Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to anime on Monday. And today, of course, I'm back, we're back with Revolutionary Girl Utena, episode 15, which is called The Landscape Framed by Kozue. Kozue? Let's bring in Eric to help me figure this one out. What do you think over there?
Yeah, I'm going with Kozue right now. It could be just be Kozue.
Now, last time, Eric, we had quite an episode, right?
Real barn burner, yeah. A lot of shit going down. New confusing stuff happening.
Yeah, and I'm about to say, is this name that we're struggling with in this title one of the people last time we may have met but didn't know what their name is?
I'm gonna say no, because I think we do actually know, and you and I just didn't read the names of the two people. The two new guys.
Yeah. One of them was like a K, Koju, something like that. Am I way off base there?
I don't think you're way off base. It was like Suji.
Okay.
It reminded me of Toga.
Yeah, I think that's what it was, like another similar name. Toga was nowhere to be found last time.
R.I.P. to the
man. We
man.
had all these new characters introduced. Yeah, he's laying low after his defeat a few episodes ago. Yeah, it's hard. So we did the last two episodes back-to-back, filming-wise. Right now, only episode 13 is currently up, which was like that recap episode, essentially, where we kind of get some more information there. But so people, in terms of our questions from last time, I haven't gotten any comments yet because the episode's not up yet.
Fair.
As we tape this, so yeah. But there was the Black Roses, right? There's one guy who's like in charge of this faction. It seems like he has his guy that he wants to make the Rose Bride and usurp Anthe, right?
Yes. The boys of the Black Rose. Let's hear it for the boys.
They've had a lot of, let's hear it for the boys that are all dead now, or I guess there was like a, what was the thing? Like you caught some quote that I was like talking over last time, and then we realized like, oh, did you realize they just said like there's 100 people, boys buried under here or something like that?
There is an army of 100 corpses in that house.
Yeah, and then they were kind of shown, I guess, like symbolically when Utena was done fighting the soon-to-be sister-in-law of Anthe, who they got a black rose in her heart, kind of thing. It was a crazy episode last time.
Fucking wild.
We were trying to figure out, did she actually die? It seems like she didn't, but what was happening there again?
It appears that having the rose cut off of her just cleansed her of the whole shit, but she did take a rose directly to the heart.
Yeah. And he the guy pushed like something into
my man like stabbed her, yeah.
And then Anthe was going to see the brother again at the end, and it seemed like she was hiding something from Utena, maybe?
Yeah, some mischiefs afoot for sure.
And then the brother, you said the brother was seen, or is the guy that was like talking to the prince in 2 episodes ago in that recap episode, right?
Yeah, yes. I'm almost certain the brother was talking to the prince in that recap episode. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out in the future, which is in the past of that episode, but for you now watching this, so it's confusing. Like the episode is confusing, so is this, but yeah, the brother has a real mid-90s style ponytail, like a White Ranger ponytail, and he's looking at stars and stuff. I think it seems like he was just kind of using so that his betrothed or whatever is the daughter of someone important.
Yeah, it's clear that he's like marrying into a family of some import.
So he's up to something. Yeah, there's all type of schemes going on. Right now, I guess this is episode 15 coming up. We're, a third of the way through or so. A little bit more than that. For most of the beginning of the series, it seemed like Toga was like the main schemer trying to figure out his game. Now this last episode or 2 introduced all type of new avenues. So
all sorts of scheming going on.
Yeah, which I like though. I like the intrigue. So anyway, I'll hit the episode 13, the last one that's up now. The comments real quick here. Oh well, someone Blue Beyond says, "Y'all really making my week watching Utena," with a nail painting emoji, I guess that is. And then Jay, our friend Jay, says the songs. They're referencing what you were bringing up in that episode. Like, do the songs mean anything? I think you said they don't, but in your opinion. But they say the songs during the duels are supposed to match the personality of the duelists. Sanji's song with all the Paleozoic era and stuff was basically calling him old-fashioned. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
And then we have our friend Peter here replied to Jay and said, they do that and they also refer to the larger themes of the show. But that is harder to decipher if you're on your first watch, like trying to crack a code without having the key yet.
Okay.
So we're not supposed to know yet, I guess. And then, of course, Dr. Doom had to get in there. One of our most...
the legend.
Yeah, one of our most prolific commenters. Oh, so they're telling us... I was like, that post-credits thing, I know I'd seen a comment saying, like, there are some post-credit scenes in some of the episodes, but Dr. Doom says, I think the post-credit scenes you've been told about are the next time on segments, like you were saying, Eric, which do sometimes contain clips or lines of dialogues that don't actually appear in the next episode.
Okay.
I think it's interesting to watch them for this reason, but for most episodes, it's really up to you. Okay, and then Dr. Doom says it's really only the last 2 episodes of the entire show that are really important that you watch the post-credits. So.
Okay.
In my opinion, Eric, I don't think we should watch these. I prefer to go on the episode not getting any extra information for these reactions, you know what I mean? So,
that's fine with me.
So we can, like, predict what might happen.
I mean, I already told you off camera that I got a spoiler just from, like, a thumbnail being surfaced to me when I was using YouTube before, so...
Yeah, I know. These thumbnails... we've talked about this before a while ago, but, like, these... Or I don't know if it was on mic or not, but the problem is, like, yeah, you click on YouTube videos, or we're watching these videos on YouTube, right? And then it gets in your algorithm and tries to send you all type of stuff. So thumbnails are one thing. Oh, I was bringing it up, I remember, because for Ben 10, I got a spoiler on, like, the HBO Max thumbnails. So the people doing these thumbnails definitely don't care about that. But also the YouTube, because of whatever the algorithm is, then they give you these other videos. And then I've seen videos before that are, like, not even the episode themselves of shows, but like people doing theories and saying all stuff with like spoilers in the title. So it's a problem. I don't know what the solution is, but we'll just try to avoid it as much as possible.
I mean, like, I don't think you or I personally care about spoilers at all, but like the whole point is to come into this blind.
Exactly. That's what I brought up before on these on my reaction videos. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Yeah, it's because that's what people like. I mean, it's not fun to watch, at least in my opinion. I think it's not fun to watch a reaction video, or that's supposed to be a blind reaction, at least like these are, where you like know things, like, oh, this is gonna happen, or spoiled, you know, whatever. So that's part of what people like about videos like this, I think. So anyway, let's get into the damn episode here.
Sorry.
We gotta find out Kozue and what this landscape framing business is. Let's go ahead and do it. Hallway. Oh, Mickey. Oh, the guy was trying to recruit Mickey last time too. That's right. Oh, it's his sister again.
Oh yeah.
She likes to get around, it seems.
As is her right. Does it seem to you like she's, like, purposely taunting him with her, like, interest in other men? Him, again, being her brother? Why is it doing this? Why is incest such a theme?
Well, because it's anime. No, I think she is, like, taunting him, but I don't know if it's, like, for that specific, like, I think she just, like... They obviously have this history that he feels like he's too good for whatever, and then she probably is like fighting back on. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say, but yeah.
I think for all the time we spent.
Is that his sister's name, Kozue? Is that who that is?
Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, there's Toga.
More
More brother
he's
stuff.
still licking the wounds over here.
Is he listening to 4 Shots 8?
Being literal.
I was gonna say, are they just gonna do the same thing to... Are we gonna get the Mecha Godzilla version of all of the previous duelists? Okay.
Kozue.
ねえこっち
It
へ
is her. Okay.
あ増やしただけ
Oh, okay.
あんたの兄
We have a little bad girls club going on.
No.
いいけどあいつ最近好きな子いるみたいだよ
Anthony.
姫宮さん、明日僕と一緒にピアノ弾別に怪しいもの何を言ってるんだミッキーが来たよ姫宮さんに用があったわけじゃない
I wanted to say hi to Choo Choo. I'll just be leaving now.
What is you doing?
He's boxing out anyone trying to get on his cracker.
Oh, he was boxing out the fly. Okay. Was he also staring menacingly at Mickey?
I think so.
God damn it, I
It's
love
not
him.
Choo Choo,
あ
it's
ら
Choo
でも私
姫宮さん、チューチュー好きなんですか
好きです
気が合い
It's the
ます
same
ね
name. They're the same picture.
ねもう一声
She knows what he wants.
姫宮さん、ませんか
Mm-hmm.
姫宮さんの演奏を聞けば先生も絶対驚くと思
Super
うんです
handsy music teacher.
Was that something that happened?
Yeah, we were chatting about something else. His piano teacher put his hand like on my hip. You dip, we dip. Mickey.
On who, though?
Yeah.
On Mickey? Oh, okay, interesting.
ようでしょうか
先週あの先生が階段誰かが突き落としたって噂だった本人も事故がいってはっきり電話で脅されたらしいとかね
だってあの男いつも絶対に許さない
Is this the teacher in question right here?
Yeah, we got some like very oblique, like
ミルクセーキ作ったけど
off-angle shots of him falling down the stairs, and he was wearing the same jacket.
How did I miss this? Damn, I gotta pay attention. So she's not mad at...
I'm so tired of this little song.
Hey, just be thankful he's not playing the, your favorite song. Oh, you know what? I didn't read the comment this time, but someone posted a comment on one of the older videos, maybe a couple of times ago, a newer comment though about
君
that
が
song.
梢ちゃんなんだ
And
ミッキー
like,
から聞いてるよ
I could see why Eric doesn't like it, but it's a or they said something like that, but like, but it's actually really good or something.
It's a total banger.
私とミキは似てないわ アンシーだけど彼女がどうか
What are you, Utena over here, not knowing who people are? Is this gonna lead to somehow the sister here, Kozue, being a fighter next?
Everyone eventually has to duel Utena for the right to fuck their own brother. Yes, we are cracking
卵
shells.
の殻を破自由の部屋と自由革命するために
Jury is definitely the Fonz of this school.
なんか文句ある
I adore her.
何人も
The fonts.
違うお兄様の代わりよ
A timely reference coming in.
ある
何人も
なんけど
このところ世界の果て
の子がいるんですか
やっぱ気になります
でも学生生活を
Naturally, she would ask the brother if it was.
Oh, it's
仲良くしてくれていいです
yeah.
秋代さんって変なんです
Interesting
ね
she's going to see him,
僕には
that,
兄弟がいないから
on her own,
よくわかんないけど妹にとってお兄さんってどういう存在なんですか
She really would be confused, I guess, now with all what's going on here.
時々見上げたりして心安らかになって
姫宮さんまだかな
I would love to have his stopwatch motif explained to me. Because I just don't get it.
I guess he's like really fastidious and stuff. Maybe that's supposed to be some...
Maybe it's like a... Maybe I'd get it if I'd grown up with like the culture that Japanese people grew up with.
Yeah, I've never seen that particular thing in another.
Were you
anime I can
Japanese?
recall, at least. Well, no, but just of like other things that recur a lot. That I'm like, oh, is that like a Japanese thing? Is that an anime thing? What is it? You know?
何よ何か言いたいんでしょ
あ姫宮さん
できたものだから
そんな姫宮さんが来てくれただけで
面会の約束をしてるんだけど
伺ってます。
中等部1年 B クラス薫梢です
Yep. It's the same thing as last time with other girl, Beyonce.
ミキは私の双子の後とても大事にしてくれてて汚れたりするとミキは心の中でとっても傷つくだから私
いつもミキが嫌がるような相手とわざと付き合うの。
深く。
あの女の方に行く。私から離れていく。
わかりました。あなたは世界を革命するしかないでしょう。
Sure, that makes sense. That's not my answer for everything, no matter what anyone says.
We must revolutionize this world. We simply have no choice. Also, this can probably wait. But everyone seems to know what they mean when they say revolutionize the world. I wonder if that's like a translation issue or we're just supposed to believe that everyone knows.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's talk about it after.
She's wearing a ring.
Does she have a black rose in her heart?
何するんだよ。
Yeah.
その指輪。いいでしょ。世界の果てに咲き誇るバラ。
それが君の新たな力だ。遠慮なく手にするがいい。
Did she just draw a sword out of Miki? Like,
Or was it? I was thinking it was like what they were talking about before, like we'll get the swords. I think it's one of the old boys from under that lost in the past. I think. Oh yeah, they're showing up later in this episode. Seems like a fun job for these voice actors. I was about to say, is everyone gonna be able to watch this or something? Because like people know about this one, but I guess not if they're going into the normal.
Here's this absolute banger that slaps. It's a bop.
I gotta fight with the comment.
I'm glad someone's enjoying it.
I think part of what they were saying was like at first I felt the same way or something. Or, I'll find what it's
If nothing else, I believe that. I'm right. They re-recorded this song somewhere around the 13th episode. And I gotta say, I slightly prefer the remix.
What's different
They
about
kind of
this one?
soften the top end. The sopranos don't completely dominate it, so it doesn't sound like a bunch of child singers. And there's a male voice on the high end of the male range, just going for it.
They're all symbolized by pictures of whatever.
あの黒バラのせいかな。天井ウテナ、剣を抜け。さもなくばバラの花嫁。ミッキーの構えと同じだ。
Even she appears to know what it means.
Hard candy.
アンシを殺す。
So based on those comments, this song should be symbolizing Kozue or something in some way. English thrown in there.
みんな聞いてなくなれ。ミキ以外は全て見にくいんだから。で剣の力だ。これがミキの
She's whack at piano but good at fencing. That was quite a move. Oh. This is
Yes.
not this.
She's just like presented without comment that she is learning to use the powers.
I guess they've been training off. They've been training off screen.
Kozue.
他にも生徒会メンバーはいる。
バラの刻印って何？いや、なんでもない。
So creepy.
私ほん。普段は気にもしない。あまり役にも立たない。でも、
おいで、アンシー。今夜も心安らかにしてあげよう。
チューチュー。
That was unpleasant.
Well, so the brother-sister stuff on this show is getting a little bit out of hand.
It's so overt.
Control. Kind of. I don't know what's going on with. I don't even want to talk about whatever's going on at the end there with Auntie and.
I kind of don't either, because it's like, I don't know, obvious what's happening, but it can't. Could it be that? Does it get to be that? I don't know. I want to let things play out before we. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, as far as Kozue and Mickey go, is it too similar to already what's going on with, what am I blanking here?
Nanami.
His sister. And they don't go about it in the same way. Their personality is way different, but it's basically the same, essentially the same thing, right? They want their own brother.
I wonder if the thing that it's going to eventually be is like these are souls trapped in purgatory and actually they were soulmates in their previous life, and that's why they feel such a strong connection to the person who in this life is their brother.
Interesting. To me, that seems like quite a leap, but...
You know what else seems like quite a leap? Every brother and sister pair on this show being romantically and sexually involved.
Or at least want to be. Yeah, it's weird. And then it's getting highlighted a little... We kind of talked about it during that scene, but like, Utena asking... Auntie's brother, but like they're kind of highlighting by saying like, I don't have any siblings, I don't know what is the relationship supposed to be between brother and sister. I think this is something I touched on very briefly toward the beginning of the show with Nanami and the Toga situation, and like you always point out, we don't know what's going on like the outside city. Where are they exactly? We don't really know, but it seems kind of like some high society thing. Especially like Toga, like when they did like the flashback to his birthday party and stuff, it seemed like they were like a rich kind of, whatever. And I think incest type things are more common in those situations.
Yeah.
When you're so removed.
Historically, like you hear about it.
So maybe that's what it's playing on. And even going to like the royalty and stuff like that, Jamie, Cersei, all that sort of thing. But I gotta believe, whether it's too repetitive or not, we don't know because we had to watch the whole show. But I gotta believe it's leading to something here. It can't just be...
I'd like for that to pay off in a way that isn't just, yep, it's like that.
Yeah, me too. I think it will. But well, let's talk about what you're saying. So you're saying that like you think everyone just knows what this revolution business is about, or... Because I don't know if I can...
it's just that they all jump immediately to saying, without comment, your only choice is to revolutionize the world. Grant me the power to revolutionize this world. It seems like they're in on a secret that just is taken as like base level knowledge. Like, why would you explain if you and I were writing like a movie about our lives? Why would we explain what a car is, right?
Yeah, well, it makes sense for like people that are kind of running their different groups, like Toga and like this other guy from the past few episodes. Like they're all in this. Like, and with Utena, she didn't know what it was.
But now she's just saying it,
and now she's saying it, but just because that's kind of how it goes, I guess. And like some of the people, I guess, aren't really reacting when they say it, but it doesn't. I don't necessarily take that to mean they understand or whatever. They're just kind of like, yeah, it's interesting. I really don't know what to think, actually.
Just something that popped out to me 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, however.
Yeah. Well, let's look out for that too.
Also, I just jumped back. He was listening to Dvorak. It's either the 8th or 9th Symphony. I get the two of them mixed up. I've been out of the game too long. But I'm extremely right about what he was listening to.
Okay. Well, what a faux pas. 8th versus 9th. You're gonna get hate over that one, Eric. Come on.
The 8th is better, for the record.
So, also there's like this teacher then was like, is it implied that he's like molesting Mickey or something, and then the sister threw him down the stairs? You were saying there's a scene where he's touching him or whatever.
That's definitely what I took from it. It could just be that, like, well, that teacher drilled you too hard. But sounds gauche, having said, yeah. Wrong phrasing. But
because Kozue is like, I want to be the one to do this to Mickey, not you, teacher. Because she was like trying to kiss him when he was like asleep.
She was.
Man, what about these Black Rose guys' schemes? I mean, they said that it failed again. Obviously, it did, but they tried something different this time, I guess.
Did they?
Because like it was the first of many attempts or something.
Right.
They said.
Did they try something different? Because what happened was a girl wanted Mickey out of the way, wanted Auntie out of the way so that they could be the only woman in a man's life. And then they became Mechagodzilla and completely forgot about it all when they lost.
Yeah, the duelist reason was the same, but I mean the method of how they were equipping them seemed to be different, even though I couldn't quite parse what it was. It was something to do with the swords or whatever, I guess. I mean, at the end there, he just said, like, this didn't work this time.
Right, another failure.
Like, it seemed to be some difference between this and last time.
Well, he's got 98 more... He's got 98 more problems to give Utena.
And Anthe is every one of them. Those things going in the incinerator were just the dead guys already, I guess, yeah. So we saw her at the end, she's just doesn't remember. Same thing with the... So we could take that at face value from the last time, what I was wondering. Well, who's up next? I mean, I didn't expect Kozue to be even this big of a character from the other time we saw her, but who's...
I mean...
Is there any characters we...
Rule of threes, right? Nanami's next.
Well, she did it already. Oh, well, maybe for them, I guess, but... I don't know, would she... Like, she's trying to run the student council now, it seems like, in her brother's place, and, like, would she go to this other faction that her brother's not part of?
She would, as a last-ditch effort to get Anthe out of the picture so that she could be the only woman in her brother's life. Like the other two girls in the last two episodes is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but see, I think that's not the rule of threes in this case, because those are people that want Anthe out of the way, whereas she doesn't like Anthe and blames her for stuff.
Well, she's already tried to get her out of the way using conventional methods, right? Like killing her.
More Utena, though. I'm saying Utena's the one that she's against now, because that's who.
Well, when the theme comes back the third time, it always has to have a little twist on it. That's the rule.
Yeah. Well, I won't discount what you're saying.
I mean, it could be nothing.
Because it could be bullshit.
We should just watch the next time on.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
I said we're not doing that now. But what we will do is just look at the next title and see what we get from that. Isn't that more fun? And I guess look at the thumbnail, which has Nanami on it. And that's called The Cowbell of Happiness.
Called that.
Alright. Well, Nanami will be doing something, whether it's what you're saying or not. She'll be in it, at least, based on...
That girl is always up to something.
Yeah. Will animals be involved? We'll find out. A cowbell, so maybe cows come in. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, leave your comments. Love to read it. Read them as always. We'll catch up on the last episode ones next time, probably. Until then, that'll be it for now on this Anime Monday with Revolutionary Girl Utena. Do join us back next Monday for the next one, episode 16, like we're saying. But until then, stay away from your brother.
It's not wholesome.
And we're up out of here. Peace.
なんか変なこと言ってますね。